What's going on, family? What's going on? We are live from the launch pad, and this is for launchers only, right? You're on this video to learn exactly how to what I call smut out that next rank, right before Dallas. This is the blueprint. This is what you're going to use to be able to get the results you're looking for and more. This is going to literally create success that you've probably never seen in your business, and you're going to have to kind of take, a little more emphasis on it just because there's going to be a lot coming in at once. So definitely be prepared. Hopefully you have a notebook out. I'm going to give you like 10 more seconds to definitely get that, because if you follow this, right to a T, you're going to be able to smash not one, but 2 ranks before Dallas. All right, and that is a given, that is a guarantee. I have seen this work right in front of my eyes multiple times, right? Multiple times, all right? And all we want to be able to just duplicate success. All we want to be able to do is literally come in here and do the exact same thing we've seen others do, but probably better. And I'll be completely honest, yes, it is still hoodie season. You know what's going on, right? You know exactly what's going on. For everybody in the field, for everybody outside, we are still here. I'm going to be honest, like, to the next rank, I don't think I'm cutting my hair till everybody get to the next rank. Like, this is how we bumming, right? So let's get right into it. We're going to start exactly how we want to be able to hit that next residual income increase, okay? So let's get our notebooks out. And so the first thing we need to do is we need to have 3 individuals enrolling per day to get educated within our business, right? So we're gonna have 3 individuals enrolling per day, all right? And so you wanna write that down, right? And so I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna get 3 individuals enrolling per day, right? 3 new mentees, all right? So with that being said, to be able to have 3 new mentees every single day, we need to have 10 individuals on the call, right? Total, right? 10 individuals on the call. And so what I do with my success and what I do with my type of planning is I overshoot, right? I go for something that's a little beyond the type of reach, and then I just want to like undershoot it. So even when I hit these numbers, it's like smashing it, okay? So 10 individuals on the call a day. But what we're going to incite is that we have 3 so that's what you need, right, for yourself, right? If you have 10 individuals, you can ensure 3 people are going to be able to educate themselves within the business per day. That's easy, right? That's easy. But let's say that we have all 3 of our individuals within our organization, right, have 3 members on the call a day, right? 3 new mentees, on the call a day, right? And so let's say we're only at P6. We want to use that for example. We're at P6. Honestly, P6 is one of my best ranks, one of my favorite, just because now you're starting to see stuff trickle down, and you're starting to see how, it's like a bullet effect, right? And so let's say 12 individuals, okay? So 3 times 12, right? My math ain't that good, but I'm assuming that is 36, right? That's 36 individuals on a call a day. If 3 people, right, have 3 new interested people on the call. If there are 12 people having 3 new interested individuals on a call a day, that's 36 people, right? So look, with 36, you can guarantee, right? You can guarantee 20 are closing. Now let's just think about that. So we went from a small number of 3 people, right, a day on the call to having 20 individuals get started within our business. Now, did we just smut out that rank of 3 new mentees a day? Yes, by 17, right? We just smutted that out by 17, and that's by having only 3 individuals on the call a day. And I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get that, right? I'm gonna give you the blueprint to everything. So right now we got 20 individuals that we're getting set up, and I'm gonna do the math to Dallas for that, right? It's 22 days left. From this video, it's 22 days left in Dallas, where Airbnb is getting shut down, and where Pips is getting, profited from. So let's talk about, let's say we have 4 posts. Okay, so we're gonna reach out to 6 individuals in a day, right? So 6 individuals. Every one of your, mentees within your organization need to reach out to 6 individuals a day. That means personal reach outs, right? Now the thing is, you cannot expect these results and not do the work, right? It just will not happen. All right, so you have to get the actual legwork in first, and then the results will follow soon after. So 6 individuals, personally exposed to this, by somebody a day will work, right? So what you would do is, hey, have you ever heard of foreign exchange market? Hit somebody's DM, get a couple likes, right? Do a couple likes, do a comment, say, yo, I like your style. Have you ever, been able to hear about the foreign exchange market? That is 6 personal reach outs. You're probably guaranteed to have at least 4 people get on the call just from that alone. right? Just from that alone, and then you just blew that 3 people out on the call a day out the water, right? And so then also you're going to do, right? And this is exact numbers, right? I've seen this work, so I'm giving you exact numbers. 4 posts a day. I didn't say 5, I didn't say 6, I didn't say 7, I didn't say 3, I didn't say 2, I didn't say 1. 4 posts a day is a magic number, right? We want to follow a blueprint. Let's see how this works. Give me a week of doing this and let's see how it works, okay? Give me 1 week of doing this, right? From this Thursday to next Thursday, I just want to see exactly where your success lies, all right? So when we do 4 posts, one is going to be motivation. Okay. When I say motivation, I'm saying you can post, honestly, an investment, a business, a corporation, something going on, a car or a house, something that is going to get somebody driven to your page. Like, you know what? I want that. Right? Of course, it comes with time. Of course, it comes with effort. But somebody's gonna be like, I want that. I mean, that's what you have to think about. For me, I'll post a crib, I'll post a car, I'll post something that I, really want. And that's usually exactly what everybody else wants, right? So look, you're gonna post profits, right? If you need profits, you can hit your main mentor, and they'll be able to give you some things. I'm also going to send some profits out. You want to have profits of $150 to $500, right? Under $150, nobody cares, right? Over $500, nobody believes it. You see what I'm saying? And shoot, I wouldn't believe 500 until you make it, right? Until you make it, and once you do, then it's like I didn't believe 1,000, but then until you make it, it happens, right? So we don't want to just shake them. For me, I'm seeing a profit of over 500. I'm like, you know what? I don't know, right? I've never seen that type of money in my life, and because I don't know how they make it, I'm gonna be skeptical towards it. So you don't want to do anything over 500 or anything under 150, because they're gonna be like, oh, I can make that in my job, even though most people can't. But some will claim they can, right? A personal testimony. You want to get in front of the screen. You want to have somebody saying, yo, you know what, thank you so much, a screenshot, right? Somebody saying, thanks so much for putting me on this opportunity. I made so much money. I've been able to do this and that, have that. Or you can be able to say, in terms of the personal testimony, you can also do, you can get on there and say, you know what, guys, I woke up today, I was $100 in profit. You know what, guys, I'm so grateful for this market. I'm so grateful for my mentors, for my mentees, for my team. Just get on there and put your face in the camera so they know you're genuine, so they know you're real, and then that's exactly how it's going to be portrayed to them, right? And then you also want to do taking on 5 new mentees a day. Now, didn't I tell you this is a launchers only? Right, this is a launchers only, so you get the inside scoop of exactly how success works and how we fathom it. Taking on 5 new mentees a day. All right, but right after that, right after you say taking on 5 new mentees, not 5 new mentees a day, 5 new mentees in a week, I'm sorry, right? You're gonna put a post up, and you can do a profit, you can do a chart, something, taking on 5 new mentees in a week, right, this week. And you can say, post a flyer, right? If you don't have a flyer, if you didn't enroll somebody, hacks one of your mentors, right? Get a flyer, right? Get somebody's flyer, post a flyer and say 4 new mentees now, right? And then post one more, right? Get another one and say 3 new mentees now. Do you see how you're creating the urge, right? You see how you're creating, now somebody like, oh, whoa, 3 spots, I don't know what I'm doing, right? I want to be able to get on this market. I want to be able to see this opportunity. And that's exactly what you want to create. You want to create that suspense. This is guaranteed to work, I'm telling you, right? And then you also want to do the call flyer, or say, yo, we do 2 calls a day to be able to get some more info on it, and that's going to secure the deal, right? You do this, right? You do this, and I will guarantee you 2 ranks before that. So I don't care what rank you are, right? So let's just do the math really quick. So remember, we can go back in our notes. So we said that if you have, if you're P6, 12 individuals, right? 3 people on a call a day for them. That's 36 people. You're guaranteed to close 20, right? 20 times, how much time do you have in Dallas, right? 22 days left, right? 20 times 22. Jeez, we could do the math on that, right? We could do the math on that. That's 440 individuals. Now, I don't care if you undershoot that by 50. You're still good, right? Do you see that? See, a lot of people don't build this way. A lot of people don't think this monumentous, and they don't get the results that they're looking for, right? This is going crazy right here, right? If you actually did that, if you actually executed this to the perfect T, remember, we're not even counting new individuals that get on per day that add to that, extra 3 people on the call a day. See what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, right? I told you this is for launchers only. You literally follow this blueprint. Give me a week. We're going to come back in a week. We're going to adjust this. We're going to edit this because I want to see every single person get to 2 ranks or above within Dallas. Now, 440 individuals going to get to everybody, a lot of ranks, right? So do it, right? Do the actual blueprint. See exactly how this works. See exactly the success that you've been looking for quite some time, right? Even if you're moving fast, you're going to move even faster, right? And if you've never moved before, you better get geared up for it, right? You better prepare yourself, get the personality traits, get the communication skills, all all of that you need right now to then be able to retain those individuals, right? And so let's talk about really quick, right before I join us, what it means to be able to get an individual on a call, or what it means to be able to reach out to them personally. Like I said, you can hit them in the DMs after liking a couple pics. Don't just hit them straight in the DMs. You can like something, right? Be genuine. These are real people with real problems. You can say, hey, I seen your page, and like I really want to connect. Like, let's do something. And then that's exactly when you kind of open up the opportunity as well. If you're talking to your people personally, say, yo, I know you've probably been watching me work on this market. Yo, let me just get you on a quick call. Like we've seen we've seen Guy do that all today, right? Just let me get you on a quick call. Let me explain to you exactly what this is, and boom, right? That's going to jog their interest. That's going to get them around the call, and you're going to be set from there. And then another thing also is after you get them on the call, right? You send them the link. It's also a new link. Don't forget, right? It's a new prospect link. Once you send them that, you want to send them a message 5 minutes before saying, hey, the call is getting started. All right. Do not forget that. Set yourself an alarm for 4:55 and 9:55 every single day, right? Quick alarm. Set all your reminders for people, everybody that are on these calls, and then do that, right? That's exactly how you want to do this, and you're going to get the success that you're looking for after the call, right? Actually, before the call, this is what you'll say, right? If somebody asks you what this is, right? You can write this down if you don't have the blueprint already. Hey, no, somebody asks you like, what is this? Or, I see you in the market, I see you trade, like, what do? You can say, hey, exclamation point, right? I could put you on a call with new members explaining what we do, right? And how we profit on the market daily. We have a call today at 5 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right, when are you free? Boom, right there. If they say 5, if they say 10, you say, all right, cool. Shoot me a quick text. I'm gonna lock you in and send you the link. All right, so you shoot them a text. You send them the link. You put them in a prospect call chat. You remind them. Boom. Now after the call, right? After the call, and if you didn't catch that, you can just rewind. I want you to definitely say that exact script. I don't change it up. It's been the same for the longest, and it works, right? And it works. And you can adjust it, a little bit, put your zone on it, but understand that you want the same base and the blueprint from it. All right, and then after the call, you say, hey, heard it was a great call. Definitely looking forward to getting you started, right? How do you know the call's open, right? I tell you every single time, right? I say, hey, the call was bodied, the call was smashed, get your people. And the fact that you now got them on the call, they listened, they heard, they got closed. Now you want to reach out, right? You want to respond back, say, hey, I heard the call was great. Definitely look forward to getting you started. Did not ask them if they wanted to get started. No, right? Did I ask them if they had the money? No, I didn't ask them anything, right? Hey, right? Heard it was a great call. Definitely look forward to getting you started. Okay, so that basically means that now we have the ball in our court, and we just trying to wait for them to say something. They'll say, hey, all right, I'm ready now. All right, FaceTime me, right? Get them right on, send them the welcome packet after you get them started, all of that good jazz, and boom, right? If they say, hey, I didn't have the money right now, okay, we're going to set up a time. This is the most important and crucial thing. The success that we've seen from others have literally been from being organized, right? Set up a time, put it in your notebook, say, all right, cool, I'm going to call you, Friday. We'll set up a time to get started then, right? What is Friday? Payday, right? Definitely think about that. You should be hitting everything hard on Friday because that's when everybody is, of course, more jovial to be able to express their interest in trading, all right? And then one of my last things I want to say, just to be able to walk you through this, like I said, this is for launchers only. This is for launchers only, just to walk you through this, the setup process, right? To be able to start setting up your new mentee. All right, so when I do it, I get them on, I send them the link. I'm always on FaceTime, number one. I'm never on the text. I never just shoot them the link and say, click this or click that. Never, ever, ever. I call them, I'm personal, right? I don't even know if I don't know from a can of paint, that's fine by me. I'm on it. We're gonna get, we're gonna, talk to each other, right? We're gonna really understand who each other is, because remember, you want them to be retained as well. You want them to learn this skill and become a part of the family. So you have to be open at some point in time. So why not start now? Right? And so with that being said, after you have them on the link, you'll say it's 2 options. This is exactly how I say it every single time. If you do this, you will not have any no issues with people saying, oh, I didn't know it was this, or I didn't know it. You're good, right? This is the exact thing. This is one of the most crucial parts, okay? So when I say, all right, it's two options within this, right? One is new customer and one is new IBO. I'm gonna explain both to you. New customer is basically when you start and you're on the market, you're learning how to trade, right? You're copy pasting the profit, and you have not educated individuals on the market yet, right? And of course, when you start to educate individuals on the market, iMarkets Live, they do pay you every single week, a residual income on top of your trading money. And so new IBO stands for independent business owner, right? Very similar to if you owned an actual shop or a sneaker store or whatever, you're a business now. And so at the end of the day, when you're a business, you get paid weekly, and you also have to give an overhead, right? A monthly overhead that is literally allowing you to become that business. And with that being said, the overhead for us doesn't change. You know how you work a job, right? You got to take taxes out. If you get paid more and more and more, you got to pay more and more taxes, right? It doesn't matter. You say, yo, no matter if you make $5,000 a month, you still got to pay a 164, right? If you make $10,000 a month, you still got to pay that. And that's why I kind of like that, because of the fact that it does not increase depending on how much money I make, right? When you at $100,000, do you care about 164? Not at all, right? So right now we're going to go new customer. Like I said, you can always have the choice. If you don't want to educate people, you can have the choice of freeing your account and being able to educate 2 individuals on this market. So I'm gonna click new customer, right? We're gonna do all your information. Let me know when you get done with your basic information, and then let me know when you get to the packages part. So I'm talking to them, as they're doing it, we're chatting it up, we're having fun, right? You don't want it to be, complete silence. You want it to be genuine. Have some music in the back, do some chilling stuff, right? It's only should take about 5 to 10 minutes to get them started. After they say, all right, I'm at the package part. Okay, so look, this is the most crucial part. I'm like, all right, cool. So when you get to the packages part, right, we have a couple options, right? What we're going to do is the Platinum Starter Pack, right? It's the cheapest option. It's $225. Gives you all of the perks and tutorials that you need to be able to, start learning how to trade. It's the basics. Now, you're going to see that this says like an actual Elite Pack. If you ever wanted to go back, I think that pack is like $300-400. If you ever want to go back, you're going to have money to be able to upgrade your account. You could. But right now, all you need is basics. All you need is the cheapest one. All right, so you click the $225. We're going to scroll down. You're going to skip a few things. Those are extra. And then you're going to see where it says Platinum Monthly. Right? Remember, I told you that is when you go IBO. Of course, if you don't choose to free your account as well, and then that's like the overhead. Of course, you don't pay that now. That always comes with a month, right? And with that being said, everything else is extra. You can keep scrolling past that. You don't need anything else, and then you can enter your card information. I usually ask them what bank do they have. If it's not Wells Fargo or TD Bank, I'll say, all right, go right through with it. Even if it is Wells Fargo or TD Bank, I'll say go right through. But you know what? It's an international market, so they all don't. Sometimes these banks don't always go through, and so what we'll have to do is we'll have to find another way to do the payment. But we'll always make sure you're good. Whether we have to do it through Bitcoin with Cash App or anything else, right? So if it goes straight through, good, right? Send the flyer over and then send them the welcome packet. We have an updated welcome packet. It has everything they need to be able to learn how to start trading. And then that's it. You did a great job. Put them in your chats, put them in your personal chats, put them in the SBC chats, signals, all of that good stuff. Send the link. They should have all access to that. And you did an amazing job, right? Great close from start to finish, right? From literally when you started that person or literally when you start talking to them to literally when you're done and you're able to send them, the flyer and get them in the chats and all warm and welcomed, okay? So with that being said, if you have an individual who doesn't have Wells Fargo, who has Wells Fargo, TD Bank, or a small credit union that does not work, try MaxiCash first, right? It's another payment option. You'll be able to do that. It's $10 extra. If they did not want to do that, that's fine. We can just do it through what is it called? Through Bitcoin. I'm sorry, Bitcoin with Cash App, right? And so the option down there is called Pay with Coin Payments. Now, whoever has a verified Cash App to be able to send Bitcoin from, right? It's called withdraw your Bitcoin on Cash App. If you have that, then you will be able to literally send the $225. Remember, it's $228 you want to send to the Bitcoin because of the fee. And then they send the $228 to you, whether it's Zelle or whether it's straight through Cash App. You can send it from the actual verified Bitcoin, and you can send it to the address on iMarkets Live from Coin Payments. And it'll be able to go right on there. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes. You'll get an email saying they're all set. And then while you're doing that, in the meantime, of course, get their broker account set up, get them in the chats, and get them all acclimated with the system. And then by the time you look up, you will be good. And they will be able to log in and start IML Academy. And then that's it, guys. This is, like I said, for launchers only. You follow this blueprint. You write every single thing down. No matter how many times you have to rewind this video. And you do every single thing within this, you're going to be successful. I'll guarantee you that. Right? I'll guarantee you that. And at the end of the day, right, I think I might do P2s and above, get a bed, something like that, right? Or maybe 2 ranks smashed and above, get a bed, something. And Dallas, but you know what's going on, family. Like I said, this is for launchers only. I'm gonna be doing these more often because at the end of the day, we know what's going on, right? This is SBC, and we get down. So I'll see y'all later, family. I want y'all to meet me at the top because the bottom is what? Bottom is way too crowded.